Hello everybody and welcome back to the YouTube channel. My name is Bob Zima and I'm a counselor and a motivational speaker, and I am drinking my wife's Coke Zero Cherry Cokes. Wouldn't that just be Coke Zero? Coke? Would it be Coke Cherry Zero or Coke Zero Cherry? It's complicated. Anyways, I'm drinking her drink and boy does it taste good. But you know what? When she finds out I've been drinking her Coke Zeros, because I drink the normal, she's going to be pissed at me. She is going to be upset with me. She's going to be aggravated with me. Which makes sense, doesn't it? You've been aggravated, pissed, annoyed, frustrated, even maybe enraged with somebody who took something of yours without asking. Somebody who borrowed something of yours and then maybe broke it. Oh, the nerve! Just drives you crazy, doesn't it? Now we're battling the folks here with the lawnmower. Low budget videos here at the Grumpy Gator Cafe. Absolutely. Alright, I think he's done. He's probably wondering what the heck I'm doing out here with my video camera. Hello, dude, it's the Grumpy Gator Cafe. Anyways, we were talking about being annoyed, being frustrated, being pissed. Is he coming back? We can sure hear it, can't we? It's a touch annoying, isn't it? Low-cost video production here. Somebody please hire me to do some motivational speaking, or maybe TLC history, or somebody hire me to do a real live television program on mental wellness. That would be awesome. Okay, enough with the commercials. You tuned in to watch something about anger. So you've been annoyed, you've been frustrated, you've been aggravated, maybe even enraged when somebody borrowed something of yours, took it without asking. Begs the question, what's anger? Real short, folks, anger is a physiological reaction as well as a behavioral response. Anger is not an emotion. It throws a lot of people when I first suggest that anger is not an emotion. You see, anger is physiological. It's our body preparing for that fight-flight response. Somebody took something of yours that is not theirs, hence why they took it from you. They don't have it, so they took it from you. That's a fight-flight response that's triggered. You feel threatened. Somebody took something of yours. Somebody borrowed something of yours without asking. It's a threat. Your body, or excuse me, your mind can't determine the difference between real or perceived threats. So it prepares the body anyways. When people say they feel angry, what they're really feeling is their body preparing for that fight. Give me my Coke Zero back, you! And so what happens? The heart rate picks up. Our blood pressure gets going a little bit more. Our lungs fill with oxygen so that we're ready to go. Our muscles tighten. That's why we say we feel angry. That's why we say we can feel it boiling up, because that's what's really happening. Our body is physically preparing to have a fight, or better yet, to run. Because if somebody much bigger than me, much stronger than me, took my Coke Zero, and I got all up in their grill, what do you think they're going to do? Pow! Alice! Right to the moon. So when we say we feel angry, what we're really talking about is those physiological responses that we have to feeling threatened or feeling hurt. When someone takes our last Coke Zeros, oh my God, it was my last Coke Zero, man! Why did you take it? I'm so mad! So that fight-flight response, it's physiological. That's why we say we feel angry and confuse it with an emotion. Second, anger is behavioral. We hear it, we see it, we smell it, we taste it. It's a behavior that we sense. If my wife finds out I drank her Coke Zeros, she might yell at me. She might put me down. She might insult me. She's a wonderful, loving person, but she's a human being, and that's what human beings do. So we hear anger, yelling, fighting, arguing. We can feel anger when someone slaps us or hits us or throws something at us. We can taste it as we spit the blood out of our mouth after getting popped. Anger is a physiological response and a behavioral response. To what? To us thinking about someone taking something that doesn't belong to them. Someone taking something of ours. We think about it and we become upset. We become fearful, or we become hurt. The thinking drives the feeling, drives the behaviors. The feeling, hurt or afraid, that fuels anger is not controllable. It's automatic. You've been waiting to have this Coke, this Cherry Coke Zero on your whole ride home. Let me get this. There we go. It's a product endorsement video now. If my wife's been waiting to have this Coke Cherry Zero as she drives home in the heat, gets home and there is none, imagine the disappointment. Imagine the frustration. It's that fight-flight response. So she thinks, oh, feels, and then responds. Folks, that's anger in a nutshell. I've got tons of videos on anger because I love it. I'm a counselor and a motivational speaker that likes to talk about crisis, trauma, grief, anger, addiction. Keep watching.